Hiya. So, we meet again. Now, you may be noticing that we got familiar faces, and heck, you might even notice the title card. Well, call this part 2, call this a remake. Essentially though, this is a video calling out VR chat, VR plays, EXE game reward, whatever you like to call him, the Thomas and Friends guy. So as like we did last time, we're basically gonna go by orders, like shortest to longest. So, Karma, you can, say your piece.
Okay, so I don't have anything against you, EXE. You're still a friend in my eyes. You and your family are chill with me. You're all good in my book. But you do have a temper, and you did kinda don't hear him out, so yeah. I still care about you and your safety, especially your family. You know I will never do anything to you, but to be honest, I still have to let things out of my chest. You are a bit toxic, and not a control freak, not as much, but a little bit. And yeah, so technically, maybe get some work on that, but yeah, that's all for me. I don't have any harshful things to say, so I hope you and your family are living well, in my opinion, in my words. So yeah, I guess that's it for me. So Wyatt, you want to go?
Thank you, Karma. So EXE, what I'm saying is, not just have you tried to be a boss to a lot of us, you've tried to spy on us, and, like, just generally be around us whenever we do not like you, and we're not trying to think about you and getting over this. You came back and not left us alone. We said that we were done with you, and you just continuously came back. And at one point, you even blamed me for all this, which hurt my feelings a lot. Cause I'm almost 13 now, and it's hurting me still. I want to say that you should probably work on your mental state, being good friends, like getting to know people better, and not try and be so mean to people. Like, stop trying to be bossy. I know you canceled your Troyverse thing, but you just need to stop and take some time off of VR and stuff like that to get to know the world better and get to know everything before you ever try to get in an RP again. Anyways, anger time. You should burn. You have hurt our feelings so much that I am traumatized in more than one way. All three of us are. Well, all four of us. He isn't that much. He's still good friends with you. I would love to be friends with you, but I'm really debating on not trusting you. I don't trust you. I don't treat you as a friend. I see you as someone that's hurt our feelings and not a good person towards us. And Missile, if you would like to go now.
Okay, so editor Missile here for this portion of the video. So it turned out that the majority of my audio for the video that we recorded didn't end up actually being like put in the video because of a horrible mic issue. So I'm basically just going to make a brief summary of what I ended up saying for this portion of the video. So EXE, one of the main things that I had talked about during the video was that when we first met, you and I thought of you as someone pretty cool, as someone I could get along with, hang out with, that kind of thing. And as time passed, I never really fully trusted you, like, to start with. But I ended up getting to know you, and you ended up becoming one of my best friends. But after kind of all the main stuff that ended up transpiring between the group, I began to trust you less and less because of just certain ways of how you deal with situations and stuff. And it just became apparent that you weren't entirely someone that I could fully trust. And it kind of hurt me the more I went on about realizing that fact. So I genuinely thought you could kind of turn around from everything that happened. And when Farrah came and talked to me about forgiving you too soon, I honestly entirely agreed with him. And it was just kind of a matter of just figuring out what to do next. I went through all that hell to bring you back into the group, and even throughout all of it, I didn't even really get some form of recognition, which I don't want to sound selfish, but it's just kind of how it was, and it kind of hurt the fact that you didn't at least come to talk to me or say thank you for even trying or something like that. You just kind of let it be, and not to mention there's a lot of other things that ended up happening that just kind of worsened everything as time went on. And it was really upsetting. So I just generally, I don't really know what to say at this point, because obviously I can't remember word for word what I said during this video, but it's going on and spying on a group of minors, and frankly being told by, as your sister or sibling or family or whatever informed us, of you essentially not always acting your age because you had to have the mindset of a 12-year-old, kind of made the argument against Wyatt of him acting his age a lot worse, because he, as an actual 12-year-old, was acting a lot more his age than an actual 19-year-old giving him the same advice, and not to mention yelling and making him cry over really stupid arguments. And hell, some of this beef mainly starting with an argument of between who would win between Link and the Transformers, which I believe was really dumb. Link still wins, by the way. Link always wins. But it just wasn't cool, and it was just wrong on so many accounts. And that's just not only the only thing you did, and there were so many instances where a lot of stuff that happened within the friend group ended up being caused mostly by you. And it kind of made things worse in the sense of everything was just chaotic for a long time. I mean, without you, I wouldn't have known a lot of the people that I know right now. And I do thank you and kind of give you props for that part. But after everything that happened, I was surprised that I even went along with trying to bring you back in the friend group as early as I did. And to this day, I still kind of regret the fact that I did it so soon. I still probably would have done it either way, but I didn't want to really do it as quickly as what I did. And I think that was the main point that I wanted to focus on. Obviously, again, there's probably a lot more stuff that I ended up saying within the video. I mean, I'm looking at myself over, like, talking while I'm doing this recording. It seems like there's a lot more that I had to say. But just generally, I didn't see you as a bad person. I still honestly don't even really see you as much of a bad person. You've done some really bad and really questionable things, but all in all, in my personal life and within other people's lives, we've experienced probably far worse than this kind of stuff, which is why I think is why I decided to do that for you so early as what I did. And I still kind of regret it. I'm happy as a human being that I can at least try to be there for you and talk to you to help you through things, is what the initial goal was. But I was just honestly scared of cutting you out of my life, in the sense that I was genuinely kind of afraid of you. And you reminded me a lot of one of my personal friends that I knew in real life. And because of that was one of the main reasons why I chose to stay quiet about it. But in terms of my own health and what's best for me, I just finally decided to come out on this video because you canceled your Toryverse series, or whatever it was called, was the main point where I thought that now would be the best time, because I fully intended on going through with being a part of your series. But once you made the announcement that you were canceling it, kind of just gave me that push of like, well, there's no real reason for me to stay friends with you anymore. Just because okay, one sec. Yeah, just 1 minute. And it was just like, it just made sense to utilize that point in time, like this opportunity to finally separate you from my life, as I plan to do. And so I really wanted to take that chance so I could finally just cut you out. And yeah.
It was
Wait,
wrong.
also cried because of that?
If you think about it, having a full-ass grown teenager yelling at you will be terrifying for a 12-year-old.
No, it was even adult too. He was legal adult, 19.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it'll still be terrifying. It will still be terrifying for a 12-year-old experience being yelled at like a full guy that is bigger, older than him, giving him like parent vibes. All right, let's let Fair, aka Xena Studios, do the talking. So
EXE VR plays real name that I will not disclose on the internet right now.
respect.
I have been your friend pretty much the longest of everyone within the video here. So what I'm going to say first things is thank you. Thank you for getting me into VR chat, allowing me to meet these amazing people, and for being my friend. But that doesn't excuse the shit you did. I'm going to stand up for this one. I'm actually about to stand up for this. Okay. I'm saying...
Well, Missile, that means you can
Never mind, I'm sitting back down.
Alright, never mind.
But yeah, no, because I'm gonna be honest with you, this would have been a lot easier to bend with if your sister didn't fucking contact me at 12 o'clock in the fucking morning. Or brother, I don't even know, because you also said it wasn't your sister, it was your brother or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's the same person that was got into my goddamn comic section, and I just want to like,
Oh shit, yeah.
and I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna be on dead ass with you right now. And like, I can't even. Honestly, being in this avatar, it's a throwback to the last one. But at this point, let's actually get serious for a moment here. Okay. I probably should have thought about this. See, this is what happens when you do everything live.
I'm sorry. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny.
I understand. Yeah, but yeah. So let's go down the list of things that you have done, not only to me but to other people. One, you fucked the 17-year-old.
You mean me?
No, not you. Oh, yeah, I don't think you, I don't even think we so this is gonna be a surprise to you, Karma. We're like an actual news station. So, Karma, so did you know that, like, just before you, like, late November, early December, this last year, technically this year, but last year, EXE and Ace had E-sex?
You molested son of a bitch.
Well, okay.
Well, I mean, it wasn't technically molesting because it was consensual between both
was,
parties.
but here's the thing. Ace is actually from the US. The age of consent is 18. So it doesn't matter what Canadian laws it's there, you also because through US laws, Ace couldn't consent. And it's not even the first time you've done it with Ace. Because there was like a couple years ago, like back when you were both minors, that it was still fucking weird because you're still 2 years older than her, but I digress. But yeah, so that is interesting. That was interesting to find out yesterday on the court case, on the day that we were supposed to have the court case, that we waited and that you decided to ghost people on because from what I got told from your sister, you called your family because you were at work because you were getting stressed out about it. I don't know. Your sister's wordings weren't exact, but apparently she said something about people saying you to get fucked on, or I don't know. I don't know if she just
I'm still
doesn't have fucking grammar skills.
I'm still pretty sure she meant like as in like get the fuck on, like as in the way that she phrased it, not like as in just that.
Yeah, kind of like she wants to talk to you in face to face, or maybe in VR.
For when the court case happened, like to.
Because some people
they
can misspell some things.
I'm rereading right now. It says quote having people text and telling them to quote unquote get the fuck on tonight. That's what I thought. That's what I figured. I misread that quote. I thought she meant like we don't. But even way, you bailed on something that you agreed on doing, which would have been handled much more civilly. I'll be honest with you. I took down the video that per your request that I didn't really need to do. Because I still wanted to be nice about it. But the niceness got thrown out the goddamn window when in 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning, your sister sent 5 different comments on my goddamn community post sharing the shit that I have to deal with between you and now your sister or brother or whatever relationship, your sibling, though. Because you did say that this is a thing. And I'm gonna unlike Missile, I'm going to just outright say it. You having social disabilities that put you on the social level of a 12-year-old doesn't really fucking help any of your goddamn case, because how the hell does the actual 12-year-old that you yell at for not acting his age somehow can act more of his age than you can?
Damn.
Like, actually, that's like, is that like a thing? Like, it's not, it's stupid.
But, yeah. Billy, that is a good point. That's a very good point. From me.
I mean, no, it's all good. It's all good. This is a group project anyway.
Even though I did record the entirety of it and went through the lengthy process of attempting to put it into a smaller format so I could actually find a way to send it to you, and I'm now being forced to send it to you to individual parts, and I'm now having to do my best to redub over the parts that didn't pick up my audio because I was stupid and didn't think to check it beforehand. But please past fair, continue.
But now we're about to get more personal about things that you have done personally to me. And, well, actually, let's talk about the whole thing. So, back in the video, the no-brainer EXE call-out post, which was gonna surprise you with this, but I guess now I get to tell it. That is actually a Canonical versus Deonsis song. And that's become, but more like the no RP one, not the no fucking EXE one. So I could do that, put that in the mod just to spite your ass, but I'm not. Probably. I don't know. We'll see later in life. But the whole, let's talk about the lyrics. So, suicide baiting and manipulating. Remember, I have lost count of how many times that you have said has threatened to kill yourself. And one of the damning stories that I have gotten told is actually from Karma, if it's okay for me to share it. You have or do you want to share it?
What was about? Remember, I have a
remember when you told me that EXE fucking mentioned that he was going to like kill himself, and you were waving your arm saying no, don't do that.
Yeah, to be honest, EXE, I did my best because I don't want to lose another friend like I did in Minecraft. Because that friend was literally the start of my first relationship in Minecraft. So yeah, I don't want to lose another friend, because losing a friend, hearing all my friends dying again, caused me to have a full-on mental breakdown. I couldn't think straight. I was actually full-on crying, because literally, Ace was there, but these two don't know it yet, because I have kept that secret a long time ago, because it made me so weak on my knees, and it actually felt like I should have been there. I should have just said goodbye, and I usually cause my blame for not being there, because I wasn't on Minecraft for a long time. Like I said, this guy was the first on my first um, love interest. Her sister is a reason for calling my first partner, my first G-up in my whole life. Yeah, so when I heard his friend died, I was shocked. No thought of mine, but instant shame. I blame myself. If I failed to be there for my friends, I instantly don't forgive myself. I don't blame death. I blame myself. Because I have dealt with a lot of self-doubtful moments. These two knows it. Literally. And I'm feeling a fear of literal depression. Because if I go to depression, because most depression people get suicidal. That's why I have a fear of death. You know that. He knows that. This guy knows that. Literally. And literally, saying this now is starting to make me tear up. Because I miss that guy. I miss Ash, to be honest. That guy was like a best friend to me. Like me and Missle's relationship. He was young. But still got some good memories, man. Fucking Christ. Saying that now is starting to make me tear up, actually. For fuck's sake.
Oh. Yeah, I'm give me a minute.
Well, I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, me neither.
Hi, again, friendly reminder that I'm going to try my best to redub over the entirety of the points I was making here because of the fact that audio didn't want to work, so I'm going to try my best to re-say what I did at the time of this recording. It may not all make sense in the way that I'm phrasing it because I'm trying my best to get it to as accurately as it was then, but also trying to make sure I get the same point across I was trying to make in the entirety of this point. So yeah, please bear with me here.
But
What happened right there is a prime example of those things that you can do or say to someone can really impact them because you have no idea the personal things that people have experienced or have experienced actual people that have done and committed those things saying that they were going to off themselves and stuff like that, and some people in some families or friends actually doing that, and it's really damaging, especially when it comes from another close friend when it's already happened to one before. I mean, as you can see here with Karma, that instance actually happened to him, and similar things have happened down the roads in my family too. And it's doing things like that, if you had, I don't want to phrase this in a way that's going to sound like cruel or anything, but if you had actually done it, would have made a lot bigger difference than you just saying you were going to do, because just saying you're going to do it just out of the blue for no really large apparent reason, or to utilize it as a way in an argument, just doesn't really, it's just gross and outright wrong. Hi, Karma.
okay.
And it's just so horrible to watch and hear about from other people, especially for you. Being a close friend to Karma, I mean, he viewed you kind of like a brother, and to say something horrible like that, like threatening your own life, especially in situations where either way no benefit or negative, no benefit would have been gained either way if you had gone through with it or not. And it just added this level of damaging effect to it. And I'm gonna be honest, the first time that you said it to when I was around, and it wasn't at all the first time that you done it, when you and I were friends, but when I had heard that you had said stuff like that, I originally was going to reach out to you. I chose not to because of the fact that I had heard that this wasn't the first time before I was actually going to do that. And it kind of turned into a boy who cried wolf situation, that you said it so much to the point where I never really believed entirely that you would do it. Now, as wrong as that sounds, I feel it's kind of justifiable in the sense that this is not at all the first time that you've done this. Even just to me, I can think of maybe 3 or 4 times that you did it while I knew you, and that's been just about a year, maybe a little over a year. And Fair and Karma have been friends with you for way longer than I have. Fair 4 years, and it just kind of makes it worse in the sense that you've done this multiple times within those years and within the time that I've known you, and it's just a horrible thing to do to someone. It's messed up, it's wrong, and it can really, really impact people in ways that you never expected. Even if you just meant it as a source of getting out your anger, it can be horribly damaging to those who have already experienced something like that, and it's just outright disgusting, and one of the main reasons why I don't want to really be friends with you anymore, or kind of wanted to stop being friends with you in the first place, because doing stuff like that to people is just wrong and gross. It's just disgusting. And I pray you never do it again, for your own sake, for your family's sake, for even your future friends' sake. Just don't do that. It's so wrong. Please, don't do it again.
So, as you can probably tell, everything, this isn't like, we didn't have a script for this, we didn't have anything, so everything that just happened was actual real things, and it would actually brings me to a small point and the big second point. But the small point is Ukraine is that let's add a little clarification. Me saying that I didn't care what you do anymore isn't suicide baiting. That because as Missile said, there's two definitions.
Freezing it again because I completely forgot I mentioned this, but yeah, suicide baiting does have two definitions. Fair's going to explain the first one in a minute, but the other one is utilizing suicide as a way to get what you want, or saying things like, "Oh, I'm going to kill myself if you don't this," or "I'm going to kill myself because of this," like because of an argument or stuff like that. Or in a relationship, like, "I'm going to kill myself," or "if you leave me," and things like that. That's the other definition of suicide baiting.
The first definition is malicious encouragement of suicide. You said that I did that. I'm here to tell you that what I said doesn't fall under the definition. It could have been. I will admit, I was kind of, even though I didn't mean it as such, it could have been like that. But if I like worded it differently, or if I actually let my anger out on that, if I was full angry and I didn't fucking think what I was saying through, what I said is I didn't care anymore what you do. I didn't care what you do anymore. If I reworded that, then yes, it would have been a malicious encouragement of suicide. But as I said in that document that will be linked below, I did not encourage you or maliciously encourage you to commit suicide. Now, my second point is the whole manipulation thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though I really, really do not like you right now. Actually, I would go too far to say that I probably most likely hate you. Because of everything. There's one thing I can say about you is that I know you're not a manipulator. You're not Cage. Mostly because you're not smart enough to be like Cage. But you are...
It's not that smart enough to be like Cage. Yeah, that's finished. I'm going to edit that in post. You guys gotta edit that in post. That's not fair. I mean, he's got to edit it in the post. That's not... That's crazy.
That made me feel better a lot, actually.
Yeah, it'll be on him to edit and post. Like, that's like... Sorry.
But now, getting serious again for a moment. I will say that even though you aren't a manipulator, but you were manipulative. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
kinda.
I think that makes sense, yeah.
So, the main point of conjunction is with two people, one of them, again, so let's talk about the person that's in the room. Karma remember on the day that the second time that we confronted you to stop being your friend, we brought up the whole spying shit. And you said that the main reason why you did that was because of karma.
Yeah,
now,
technically, I was the only friend that can help you, and true, I did help out, but a part of me saying, this is wrong, they're gonna hate me forever. Even though I did help out, I still felt guilty on that day. I'm not letting things that I was involved with that is guilty go. I'm not letting that go. Because I don't know how to let shit go. Literally. He must have known how to let shit go. He probably does know how to let shit go, but still hasn't because of this day. This day. Still. Because I'm trying my hardest to let shit go. Because I'm not gonna lie, you did say that, and I started to volunteer. Because out of guilt. Because why? I cared about you. That's why I keep trying to stop you from going suicidal. Because I actually believe in you. Deep down, I shouldn't be doing this, but now I'm starting to do this. I think there's a reason why I should be on this video. For real. To let out the things I have kept in my heart the longest. Self-doubt, suffering from a dead friend, like you. The reason why I want to be there for my friends is because I lost a friend. I was not there. Because I don't want to feel the same way again. Dying, today's gonna be a new day. On Roblox, lied again. Turns out, ran into a very toxic person that turned me into a toxic person, which is why I'm so nice. I don't want to relive that shit. You can agree on that. You can agree on that. Both of you can agree on that. Tell me you agree on that.
Yeah.
I have been a very nice person and then a very toxic bitch for a whole my life. And still, deep down, EXE, you're not an enemy, but more like a frenemy. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you all?
A frenemy?
Yeah, enemy of friend. Kind of like Jet with Sonic. They're both enemies, but in Google, Sonic still respects Jet. In a way. That's true. This guy knows it. He not.
Yeah.
Sure, people don't like him, but still, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry. But still, what you did was indeed wrong. That's all. So literally, what you did was wrong. So maybe getting off VR, like what White said, it might be a good idea, because true, we may not know you fully, but still, maybe having time off of VR might help you. Because me and Missile are probably gonna do the same thing, because I'm not sure after this moment I might be still in contact with you. I'll still be in contact with you, but not on VR. I don't see you as an enemy. I don't see your family as a threat. I see your family as they know you. I don't know you that much. We all don't know you. And at them and trying to spy on them thing, I felt like I was being manipulated, pulled by the strings.
Oh. Okay. Now we're actually about to get back. We were going to get back to my actual
Farrah
point
knows
on this.
I told Farrah know this because I trust him. He's like a big brother to me. He looks out for us. Even though he could take jokes a lot. Don't take that as offensive, by the way. I'm gonna say truths. So don't get mad.
Karma. Thank you for your input, but Ferris kind of got a point to finish, so if you could let him kind of finish. Thank you for your input.
Sorry.
No,
you good.
My actual family says that about me too. But basically, what Karma did kind of just brought up was actually going to be my point. The whole reason why you got the spying idea in the first place was apparently because Karma,
Rage.
which. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really believe, I'm gonna be honest with you, even though you didn't purposely manipulate Karma into doing it, you did he felt compelled to do it, and that's manipulation, but you didn't purposely manipulate him and like another friend that we have.
Oh shit, Ace not supposed to be here. Ace not supposed to
No,
be
she
here.
is.
Oh, okay. But still, what I said was literally true.
Change your avatar.
What Bear said
Your avatar. Change
is
your avatar.
literally true. He may hate you. He may still have a place that cares for you. Because I know you do.
As a human being, I do, but like,
thank you.
as a human being, to a human being, I do care, but like personally, I don't really care at all. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, for someone that suffered by losing a friend like me, it's someone that suffered from. You might have to say this one because I don't really know what you suffered from.
Depression, severe depression, and anxiety.
Oh shit.
I have the same thing, except I don't have depression. I just have ADHD and anxiety.
And Fair somehow Fair suffered from something that he has, which I'm gonna let you take Fair thing.
Which okay, I'm gonna get back on like the point. The point of the fact is that you don't purposely manipulate people, but you come off as manipulative. And I'm gonna hold my peace for a moment because I would like to introduce someone very special into the room. Ace, why don't you come to the stand? Yeah, I know you were here. If you want.
Oh shit, I can't be seen. 1 second. Oh my gosh, if you put on your avatar, I'm literally going.
What do you mean you can't be seen?
I mean, I'm straight black. I'm blacker than Fair.
Oh, what the hell? Oh my god, no way.
Oh!
I'm gonna have to cut out that joke.
Can you not?
I'm gonna have to.
Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna have to cut out that joke. Heavily. Oh, probably yeah. But anyway, yeah. But yeah, I want to welcome to the stand Ace. You may know them as the 17-year-old you had sexual intercourse on the internet with. So take it away, Ace.
Yeah, we kind of already mentioned it earlier in the video, so you can't really escape it now.
Wait, what? Wait, what was that?
I was just saying that we already mentioned it earlier, so you can't escape it anymore. Yeah. Yeah, we already said it, so you can't.
Ryan, I hadn't rehearsed this.
Don't worry, none of us have. Just share your.
None of us have lines. This is actually serious shit.
Speak from the. Yeah, I know it's serious. For fuck's sake, why do you think I came here? Okay.
Okay.
Well, what Fairmaster did say is true, but I would like a disclaimer. It was the fuck? Anyway. It was a time ago. It was not too long ago, but the point still stands. Yeah, that did happen. Is there anything else you want me to? I don't know what I'm supposed to like say or what I'm supposed to bring up. What I'm
basically, I don't know. Just talk to your
He's saying like an adult right now, and what he did was technically wrong.
Yeah, I know that dipshit.
Yeah, because you live in the U.S., so by American law, you can't consent.
Yeah,
that is true. Yes,
but that's still like what, sexual harassment?
No, because technically, it technically not really, but technically we don't know the full story about that one. All we know is from Ace that you have did the deed with her, and I know that it wasn't your first time doing that with her. But basically, just give your thoughts and opinions about EXE. How do you feel about him? All that jibs and jazz.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Like said, I don't really know. I know EXE to a certain extent. Him and I have shared a few things about each other. It was never to the point where you guys knew him. Like, I never RP'd with all of you people before. And yeah, I mean, I know a few things about him. I know some things. We've had our crash outs. We've had our falling outs. But at first I did somewhat forgive him, but then I guess sorry, I'm really camera shy at the moment, so if it sounds like I'm a little hard of speaking, finding words.
He also got mad when he realized about the whole spine thing.
Oh no, I was pissed off as hell. But that's not
because
my point.
it felt like I was still manipulated, which they were understanding. They did not hate my guts. Like Fair said, I'm good at his book. Because why? Because I have earned his respect. Because one, I have earned everyone's respect. Because I have never shown him one. Hold on, let me count.
Can I continue?
Two bad things. Because even though she called me a moron, she still cares for me. Yeah, you can continue. I'm sorry. I just had to let that out.
First of all, I call everyone a moron. That's how I say I love these people.
Why the hell did you pet me? Why me?
Because you're the closest one to my hand.
I'm
I
a
mean,
bird 'cause
what, you
I'll
couldn't have
pet
done
the
it to
shit
anyone
out of
else?
her.
Exactly.
Oh,
You tried
okay
to
then,
pet the
whatever.
bird?
I'm gonna go over here now.
Anyway. What? Okay. Rephrase that one.
There's a middle spot
Okay, whoa, okay. Everyone, we got.
Yeah, we have to be serious right now.
Apologies. So yeah, we had our disagreements in the past. Also, I know you didn't you immediately went back on this, but you also tried to break me up with with my significant other. I don't feel. Should I disclose their name? I don't feel comfortable disclosing
Boyfriend.
their
You just
name.
call him boyfriend. Call him Cass.
Could someone slap him for me, please?
Karma. I think that's the name that he didn't want to. So I mean, it's out now.
It's
Okay,
also
whatever.
his username. His name is his
Yeah, I
username.
can. I don't think.
Okay,
Yeah, I could just
so-
bleep it out.
So yeah, you did threaten to break him and me up, which I know you immediately went back on, but dollars to donuts, I was actually willingly gonna fight that. Like, I was actually gonna, tooth and nail, those are fighting words that you picked there. Those were, heavy
they were
fighting words.
Oh yeah, don't forget about the time that he also friended
if
you
you're
with because
gonna
of
try
Wyatt.
to break up someone with their
Wait, what?
love interest,
Oh, Karma. Oh yeah, no, you didn't know the full story? Yeah, in the video, he said that he'll do it if you guys didn't shape up Wyatt.
Oh yeah, that too, yeah.
what the hell
Yeah,
is
that
wrong
little
with you
tidbit.
and your beef with Wyatt?
Yeah, basically, and,
What am I missing? Am I missing serious shit?
Oh yeah, this was an entire video. This is the reason why. Yeah, that too. Technically, this
I
was
feel
all
like
the
that
original.
I should have known this by now, but not be a part of it.
That's because you weren't on VR at all. This was around the time where you just didn't have a head.
yeah, you were gone. So yeah, that whole situation made me a little heated. And granted, and just speaking to myself, right, I speak for myself here, but I wasn't as involved. I felt more in the situation when it initially happened, but I did feel involved enough. Like I said, I can't speak for everyone else in this room here, but I personally was I felt more the cause of this was due to me or something, because the fact that he specifically threatened my relationship over something that was mostly with you guys, and I just said I would do my best to do, and I never guaranteed it, is a little fucked. I have to admit, it was a little out of nowhere. It was a little wild, going for the legendary lash out there, which very bold move, I must say. Yes.
Oh no, I'm not raising my hand.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
No, but no.
Yes. Oh wait, no. Yes.
Yeah, I have no idea what I said here, so I'm just gonna input some kind of form of overlay of what I assume I said. Funny noises, funny noises.
What? Yes. Barrett, do you have your final words to say?
Okay, yeah, okay, so sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry that you kind of got a little bit shafted on this, but I am glad that you came by, Ace, and I'm glad that you both came by too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's our pleasure to came here to let things off our
Actually-
chest, so it's kind of like a pit therapy thing for us.
You know what? Oh yeah. Also
Sure.
tagline. Thank my boy Danky for that, for giving me inspiration for that joke.
Subscribe to Danky's channel, by the way, even though I don't know him.
Actually, that is actually gonna be a thing. We're gonna end the VR chat bit here, cause how about we have a little as a throwback to that first video? How about we go a little bit more real life, 1-to-1? You know, you heard their stories, so I guess I could have my point spelled out in a more personal way. Something that I don't need someone else to record for me. So yeah. Again, thank you guys for sharing your stories. We're going to head it off with. It's 7:04 in the fucking morning. And I might be 12 days late with the video. Counterpoint, I am currently editing it as I'm recording this, so yeah, you get a little bit of real life Pharaoh. Or Zena, or Zen. I don't know what you guys call me, but you can call me whatever you want. See, okay, so in the original, VR recording, I said Hedgie and Minky, but now that I kind of feel like it, not kind of feel like it, more like I realize it, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So, here's what we're gonna do. Sounds so weird when I try to make perfect S's. Anyway, beside the point. Again, raw, unadulterated. Pause. Pharaoh McKnight. Spelled out in a more personal way. We're going to head it off with me. We're gonna head it off with me. So, you know what this video's about. I know what this video's about. We all know what this video's about. It's about the VR Plays guy, EXE Gamer Lord, EXE VR Plays fucking bitch ass hoe. We all know. Now, you may be asking, Pharaoh, you don't seem as angry as you did in the video. Well, it's because it's been a couple fucking days since then. It was like, what, January? I think we recorded the video in February. I'm not too sure, nor do I really care. What I'm here to say is that I can just simplify everything with kind of 1-2 things. So let's go over the first section, EXE. Now, this is going to be, everything I'm going to say is now everything that I had to deal with. Now, what others had to deal with, kind of, I'll get there, but what did I have to deal with? So, what did I have to deal with? Well, if you've seen the fucking drive that I will link below in this video, well, then you would know that I basically had to do with bullshit, like EXE being fucking weird in RPs. Now, you may be asking, what do I mean by that? I cracked open a cold one. Sprite, not sponsored. It's 7 in the morning, I'm just drinking Sprite. Again, excuse me, unadulterated. I'm not editing anything out. Call it, bootleg Corey Kenshin. But nah. But what I mean is that he would add he would add concepts that are kind of fucking weird and completely out of nowhere to make his evil characters be more evil. Then kind of blows up in his face when he decides, hey, I want to redeem the villain that has clearly done more murderous shit than most of the heroes. Emperor Neo being one of them. Ooh. Because gonna be honest, if he went ahead and didn't cancel his series, you guys would definitely see what I was fucking talking about. Even though I probably think he wouldn't even be able to continue the series, because not gonna lie, I kind of helped. Well, not only I wouldn't say I helped him, but I helped him come up with the concept, because that fucking RP that he was gonna make was literally just a reboot of the RP me and him started back in 2020. Damn near 2020. Damn. But yeah, that his fucking series was going to remake. That's besides the point. Like, as you've seen, if you've seen The Drive, he would have, he made all our female characters into sex workers, and then when his character, La Hunter, won, he called himself Emperor La Hunter. Now, not gonna lie, I kind of helped him come up with the name La Hunter, so I'm not knocking the name, because that name goes hard. No, not lying. Emperor La Hunter or Emperor Hunter, low-key, slaps. Maybe a dickhead, but he did have some good ideas. Okay, let's hold it. He was creative. But that doesn't give him an excuse to call me a man-child, even though he makes fucking content. Well, he used to make content. We'll get into that. About fucking Thomas and Friends. I would be asking, Pharaoh, didn't you also make a Thomas and Friend video? And I'll be like, yes I did. But that was a collab with that motherfucker. Damn. Okay. I'm fucking goofy. But back on being serious and shit. But yeah, he would do weird shit sometimes. And hell, he would even insert himself into an RP into like a thing where he doesn't evolve. Like, it doesn't involve him. Hell, gonna be honest. Don't tell anyone that I told you this, but that motherfucker's kind of a reason why I broke a phone one time. That was on me, not blaming EXE. That was just a small pet peeve. He would insert his scenes that, like, I got mad that I cracked it off of my knee. Surprisingly, there was no glass in my knee. I have knees of steel. Anyway. Okay, so where am I going with this part? Yes, he's kind of a weird ass. We all know. He obsessed over the Sane ship. To a point when I first met him, he was very defensive about that fucking ship. And I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with Sanes. I really do. What I don't fuck with is people pushing their ships on me. Why do you think, as a Cookie Run fan, I don't like Sea Moon? I don't like it. Because people treat... I'm a stickler for canon. I'll be honest. So when people say something is canon that may be hinted at, but is not outright stated as canon, you can't really call it canon. Like Whisper and Tangle. But that's a ship I do fuck with. And I do fuck with Sea Moon. I'm just saying that, like, that's just my observation. But that's besides the point. We're talking about EXE, not the Cookie Run fandom. Anyway. Yeah, he used to, I'm gonna say, like, he did it anymore, but back in the day, he would kind of force ships. But what I can say is that he did for basically most of the RP we ran, at least with me, him, and Chaotic Boy on Discord, which is the person representing as the Plague Doctor in the No EXE video, is that he low-key, no-key, high-key kind of was weird about character relations. He would basically, if you were a female character, you low-key had to be with someone. And that was weird. So, and this was like back in the early days when I was just working out the kinks for Xena. So, yeah. I don't want to get into that story because that's fucking crazy. About Xena almost dying, realizing that she wants to try out lesbianism, and then EXE kind of getting mad. But that's like not the only time. But hey, here's some new information. He was incredibly weird about fucking Needle Mouse. Who the fuck is surprised? Yeah, the EXE Gamer Lord. There's a reason why his name is EXE, because he thinks he created EXE before Revy did. Okay, let me break it down. You think he has a character named EXE who's not a fucking EXE at all? It low key, like Son, it's a self-insert OC. No, I just fucking realized that. Holy shit, it's a fucking self-insert. Okay. But, yes, he had a fucking character named Son. That was also a self-insert, but EXE was heavily the self-insert. Because he was, like, one of the strongest characters. Man, I'm fucking dumb for not realizing that. Holy shit. Anyway, he claimed that he made his EXE character before Revy made their EXE character, which is hubba dubba bullshit, but he really did like the EXE character Revy made. And remember that point of time where the EXE community and Friday Night Funk community just kind of shipped Faker and Needle Mouse together, even though Needle Mouse was a canonical lesbian? Yeah, EXE did that too. When I told him about it, instead of like undertaking the information in, he got really fucking mad. Now, I'm not trying to say anything, but that's low-key kind of homophobic. Now, I'm not saying that he's a homophobic person. I'm just saying that was kind of homophobic. And that kind of does irk me a bit more because you may not notice. Well, I mean, you probably do. My mom's kill cams on Twitch and stuff. But she has a wife named who is my second mom. And also, so me and River did a thing without EXE's permission. But low-key, it didn't fucking matter that we had his permission. We killed off Needle Mouse. Because in the text RP exclusively. Because at the point of time, all of Needle Mouse was deleted off JoJo's account. And, Speed Duo was arrived. So I wanted to put Speed Duo in. And the best way we would do it, symbolic messages, and we had a pretty sad setup, and he got fucking pissed because EXE Needle Mouse was fucking dead. And also, he would infantilize a lot of characters. I mean, Loki, I was part of the problem, at least with normal CD, but he was an actual character. I'm talking about Sunky and Hog. If you don't know who Sunky and Hog is, yo, can I join you in that rock you're living in? Fucking hilarious. But yeah, Sunky is the parody of Sonic made by, I don't remember. Well, I mean, okay, if you're a Sonic fan, you know who fucking Sunky is. It's Sunky. He's not an EXE character, he's a Sonic parody character who has an EXE counterpart called Sunky.MPEG. But Hog, on the other hand, is an EXE character. Well, used to be, before you got fucking old yellers like Normal CD. I miss him so much, man. Besides point, he made Hog as a dot. Made normal CD Son's kid and made Hog EXE Needle Mouse's kid. Which, yeah, kind of weird, but, like, I don't really care. It's not like you made a organic metal Sonic fuck a plush doll.
Oh, wait. You fucking did. And the weird thing, and the other thing about that plush was in the OC of someone else. But they were both, but to be fair, it was a mutual thing. And we did have a lot of crazy shipping. It's not like that he made a boyfriend character. It's not like he made a fucking character that was an AU boyfriend, have him be cucked by like 100 goddamn different men, and then have him get with Tapedition girlfriend and Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, I can't be loud, so I would have did a shot the walls there, but oh, wait a minute, he did. No, I just realized this red shirt makes me look like a black caramel macchiato version of Nikocado avocado. Anyway, but again, that's besides the point. Let's get into the more serious shit. The video. If you remember, our OG video was about EXE when he made a video saying he was going to sue me for characters he didn't fucking own, and even then, I didn't even own them. It was Missiles. You would have to sue Missile for the characters. That shit so fucking annoys me. But yeah, that happened. And we made a response video. He got mad, and we didn't talk to him. And a month after that, he made a second account called TMNT Plays and spied on us. Tried to spy on us. Now, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's kind of fucked. That is fucked to the wazoo. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fuck with that. I really do not fuck with that. Because here's the thing. I did the same shit when I was younger. Now, kind of on a lesser extent, it was on an app called Amino. It was like an entire thing. And I was fully in the wrong on that. But I understood what I did to those people and how I affected them. To the point where, after everything, I would try every couple of months. Pretty much I guess year. I wouldn't say full years, but damn near about years. I would contact the main person I affected. Well, kind of. The only person I can really talk to. And so when they finally responded to me when I turned 17, when I was 17, I completely fucked off. I think I was 17 at the time. I could be 16. I don't have a good sense of time management. 2020 did really kind of fuck over my time management stuff. But yes, when I was younger, I kind of did the same thing what EXE did, except it wasn't on VR chat, where I can argue that it's low-key kind of worse. But yeah, I made an alt account, pretend to be someone else to take the OCs, and yeah, I pretty much just own all resemblance of them. I don't want that. That was a dark time. I'm better. I'm still maturing. I will still make mistakes. That I wouldn't call that a mistake. That was just a fuck up. There's a difference between a fuck up and a mistake. I fucked up, and I fucked around and found out, and I got punished for it. And I also kind of fucked over my enjoyment of an app that I used to call my home. But that's neither here or there. This is about EXE, not my past. So, yeah, EXE stalked us. He made a fake account called TMT Plays, whatever the fuck. And he got our buddy Karma in. We talked about it in the video, but I'm going to basically explain what I kind of feel about it, because I'm the main one who didn't want to be EXE's friend fully after that. Because not only did it remind me of what I did, it kind of... He broke my trust. Because I could still trust EXE at that point, but after that, I couldn't trust EXE. I didn't even fucking trust his sister. We'll get to that bitch in a moment, because ooh, we'll get to that bitch in a moment. Or I can just do it right now. Cut EXE off. No, we'll get to that bitch in a moment. But yeah, when EXE did that, it kind of broke my trust, and I didn't like it. I ended up forgiving him anyways, and then we get to part 2. The current. I talk about this in the video, but I'm going. So, overview. EXE. Me and EXE talked because of a cage situation where me and him were kind of. Okay, so I was like 17 at the time. She was 19, so Cage was a kind of a predator because she tried to hit on Missile and Wyatt, lied about her age multiple times, and actually dated EXE when he was 18, and if she was 19, then yeah, it wasn't bad. So really, she only did things to me, Missile, and Wyatt, who's the friend represented by the silver avatar. Yeah. Back to EXE. See, he hates Cage, but at the same time, he low-key did everything that Cage did on a manipulative scale. Now, here's the thing. I don't really care about Cage. To say about her, I'm not making a video about her. I already made a case about her to someone else. You might know him pretty well. I sure do. Might make one against EXE too, just in case. Yeah, let's skip to that part. He fucked a minor. Yeah, Ace. Yeah, you know the Ace, the one represented by the vault? Yeah. And I even said that too. And I even said that in the community post. Yeah, he fucked Ace pretty damn recently. And it was like when she just turned 18. If I remember correctly, it was late November, early December. So this was right around the time we just had forgiven him. And it's not the first time they have done it. And he didn't actually do anything with her. It was sex, VR chat. There's a lot of VR chat bullshit. And I don't like the VR chat. I'm a realistic person, so it pisses me off sometimes. Heck, this is kind of why this all happened, because of VR chat bullshit. But yeah, they did it. And now, if you watch VR chat predator videos, you should know that that minors can't consent. 17, 16, even like if it's just 2 age gap, they still can't. They're still minors. They can't consent. And EXE's 2 years older than me and Ace. So back when they were minors, still weird. Like, you shouldn't be doing that on VR chat. But now that since he was 19 and she was just turned 17, yeah, kind of way more fucking weird now. And it'll be all fine and dandy if he would actually just fucking listen and explain, because none of this had to be done. Hell, we were going to have a court case, and he agreed to it, but apparently he threw a hissy fit and told his sister, he threw a hissy fit and told his family. Put a pin on that. We'll come back to that later. Now, hey. Anyway, what I'm saying is, EXE's a weird ass. Kind of. I won't say he's a predator. And I won't say he's a manipulator, but he shared the qualities of predatory behavior and manipulative behavior. And also just kind of a weird ass. And then we have his fucking family. Oh god. Oh god. I'm going to try my best to not yell, because it's 7:28 in the morning. My phone is right there. Emu. Beck Walter. On YouTube. In my fucking community post. Okay, imagine this. You want to go to bed. You just had a rough day. You just had your time wasted because the person that you were supposed to go to court case stood you up on the court date. EXE did that. Which, I probably should explain. Yeah, we had the court case. EXE, it was for everything EXE has done. It was going to be solved privately, but now we're taking it publicly because fuck you. EXE, VR Plays, real name that starts with an I. And that's it. I'm not saying his real name. No, I'm not. I have too much respect. I don't have respect for him as a person, but I have respect for people's privacy. And I'm a somewhat decent human being. So, yeah, his sister. I have never wished ill will on someone's entire fucking bloodline before, but she made me do it. She made me do it. Because because he said he acts mentally 12, and Missile Wyatt and I even bring this up in the video. But you can't but how the fuck does the 12-year-old act more mature than the fucking grown-ass man? Like, I don't care what she said. And you can look at everything she has said in the drive. You can't excuse any of his behavior, especially the one when I told you that he literally fucked a minor. You just completely brushed that off. So yeah, and then she got mad at me for leaving the conversation even though she was clearly not listening, kept trying to defend EXE even though he was clearly in the fucking wrong, and kept saying that I'm also in the wrong for doing everything that I'm doing, even though what I'm doing is a reaction to what EXE did. Is it a good reaction? I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but at the same time, I can't, because I also have problems with anger, anxiety, all this, that, and the third. And so does our other friends. But the thing is, EXE's 19 years old, and he just did all these things to minors. That motherfucker, I know you've seen that new Super Bowl. He's trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. Okay. I did just say EXE's not a predator, so no, he's not. Probably, hopefully, not. And anyway, now you may be not saying, hey, Pharaoh, I just looked at the community post. The actor's channels are gone. Why is that? Because he's a pussy. He's a big old puss. Puss boy. Because he deleted his channels to avoid He deleted both channels to avoid responsibility. And I understand, because if you're going to get called out for trying to fucking a minor, you're going to want to avoid responsibility. Okay, let me reword that. Trying to fuck someone that is 2 years younger than you, that you just had turned 17. There we go. And it's still even pretty fucking weird because he's 19. He was pretty damn near well endowed in his 19ness, while Ace was just turned 17. So, yeah. Now, also, he said to our faces that he was desperate to be our friends again, and he only likes being friends with people younger than him. So I'm not a VR chat predator hunter. So you tell me if that's pretty fucking weird or not. You guys are the professionals. I'll be sending a full video of this to someone I do know that does stuff like that. So maybe he can help me figure this out. Hopefully. make a case ticket, because actually I do kind of want to figure this out. But, back on track, his sister, yeah, she contacted me at 12 o'clock in the fucking morning, well, close to 12 o'clock in the fucking morning, trying to defend this man, and I was like, not having it. And then she went into my community post, called, said I was immature for doing what I'm doing. I was not having it. So, yeah. And hell, technically, with everything that's been going on, this kind of sort of has a lot of parallels to what the hell happened with Amber. Did she ever say her real name on YouTube? And it doesn't matter. You can find it with Amber /Frog101. But that's a situation that may have not involved me personally, but did fuck me over. Kind of. Because, this might be the most viewed clip, but, surprise! SML Mixed with Lyrics is cancelled. I wasn't joking. There's no surprise puppet show video. No. That shit's cancelled. Now, back to EXE, because we're not dealing with that shit. We're not dealing with this. Is a video about EXE. So at the end of the day, what am I here to say? What is this video about? What are we doing? We're trying to spread awareness of EXE. Because this motherfucker has done this shit, and I have been his friend longer than... I have been this motherfucker's friend potentially longer than everyone that's in this friend group. EXE was one of my first friends in VR chat. So everything he has done has hit me personally. Everything he's done to my friends has seen me personally. You've seen it in the video. One of them broke down crying because of what EXE did with the whole suicide bait and stuff. And then you'd be asking, wait, why am I not talking about it? Because we already went pretty heavy detail. This is just to get my personal thoughts and feelings out the way in a way where it's more comfortable for me to do. And in that regard, I'm going to say, fuck you, EXE. I do not... Excuse me. Fuck you, EXE. Fuck your bloodline. Fuck your family. Fuck your series. Fuck your characters. Fuck you. Because you're a piece of shit, and you don't want to take responsibility of your actions, and you want to avoid accountability. Every time you have a situation like this, you always say it's my fault because I'm the one dragging out the situation, or I'm the one that wants to talk about it and get it solved. Or hell, you even said, hell, you even claimed I was a bad friend for not defending you after a situation that was low-key, didn't really fucking involve me. And because I wanted to quit because of all the bullshit that's been going on. And the only reason why I stayed on was because I have friends that do care about me, and I would feel bad just leaving them like that. But with you, you're not my friend anymore. I really fucking hate you. Your characters suck ass. You're a fucking weird ass person, and no wonder why both girlfriends left you. And hell, Cage left you for me. Well, okay, that's technically wrong. She didn't leave you for me. You broke up with her because you trusted some random ass nigga. Caramel macchiato. I'm black. I have black parents. I have black siblings. I'm black. So I can say the N-word. I'm mixed. But you trusted some random ass nigga that you didn't know, who said he was a part of the fucking mafia at 17. Over than your fucking girlfriend. Now, I know she had a lying issue, and she still does. I think. No. Nor do I really care. Again, I don't really care about Kate. This video is about her. But the thing is, you jumped at the first opportunity to break up with your girlfriend once you found out something. And yes, technically you had video evidence, but the video evidence wasn't sound, okay? I'll be honest with you. It really wasn't sound. And this was like way before we found out about her lying about her age stuff and stuff like that. I at least stuck with her until I found out about the lying about her age shit, because that was way more important. Now, there was something she did to me. She did kind of emotionally manipulate me, play with my emotions, play with my sensitive side, but it was still. But I wouldn't say for my first girlfriend on VR, she wasn't the worst. I was happy with Kate. I did think I could make her better, and I kind of still think that. But at the same time, the moral dilemma is, why should I not forgive Cage, even though you, and technically Ace, but that's besides the point. The same things that she kind of done has been split off between both of you. Why should I forgive both of you for basically doing one half of what Cage did together? Now, I'm not saying you guys are just as bad as Cage. Hell, I still fuck with Ace. Okay? I don't fuck with you because you hurt me personally. Ace didn't, and that'll be solved by someone else. Again, I fuck with Ace, and I still hang out with Ace. But with you, I am truly sorry, but I cannot be your friend anymore. You have done way too much. You have hurt me, hurt my friends, hurt pretty much everyone. You roped your family into this. I didn't rope my family into this. Hell, yeah, you wanna know what's surprising? Have you got an email from my mom? Have you got a DM from my mom? Or my brothers? No. Motherfucker, you didn't. Because they low-key don't give a fuck. All of this... Excuse me. All this would have been avoided if you were just shut the fuck up and let me explain why I didn't want to be your fucking friend anymore. You think a simple sorry would solve everything. It doesn't. A simple sorry does not solve shit. I've learned that the hard way multiple times, but I still learn it the hard way. You need to learn the hard way that sorry doesn't fix everything. Okay? And I'm talking to you like you're not 19. That's strange. I just turned 18. You're going to be 20. This should be the other way around. Well, okay, I should be more... What I'm saying is, like, I should be more emotional. I'm not shouldn't be talking like a parent. You know? Yeah, I think you know. But yeah. That's pretty much it. This might be kind of an unrecognized mention. As I said, it's 7:41 in the morning. I'm not re-recording this. I already put off fucking editing this video for like a couple days now because you deleted your fucking YouTube channels. But I will make sure that you, yes, you personally, will fucking see this video no matter what, and you better watch through it. Because I'm going to record a small thing saying, EXE, you better watch this fucking video. Because I am... Here's the plan, EXE. Here's the plan. Me and you. Now it's just me and you talk. You can skip. And hopefully you are watching the full video, not being a bitch about it. But here's the plan. I am going to do a thing. It's not a court case. I don't want to talk to you. But here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take every character that I played in the RP as my own. Missile will gain his god character, all the god characters. And that is the plan. So, let's count on the list. The Queen of the EXEs. Or I made a retake of her. I don't need to take the original concept because he was a yandere son of a bitch. Because you're a weirdo. I'm getting too aggressive now. Oh yeah, the highest. I'm gonna technically Now I'm not gonna list the characters that I technically already played in the Legacies RP, because those are the Legacies characters. So this is purely characters I played in the EXE RP that I didn't get to have a chance to return to. So, Queen of EXEs, fucking the highest. Oh, Loki didn't play that much. Is there any hero characters that you own that I played? Not really, no. Anyway, if it comes to mind, yeah, I own every character that I play in the EXERP to Cage's original run up to when we owned it of the Apex RP. I own all those characters that I played during that time that either you or Cage made. They are my characters now because I played them. I gave them the personalities. So technically, they were kind of like a co-owned situation. Missile gained back his god characters because because technically he's the one who started that shit and you added on to it. And that's it. That's it. Well, also, I'm gonna retake your fucking designs that you made for Xena and Xenophobia and use them for myself. So they're no longer your takes on those characters. Also, I'm taking the Spider Queen because fuck you, that's why. Anyway, that's the video. Yay! You made it through, hopefully. You just had to watch an hour-long video. Holy shit. Well, hopefully it was worth it. Stay tuned. Got some things going on. Sorry if videos are kind of slowing down. This was kind of like one of the big ones. Currently working on a Christmas special. That's very, 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 very late. I might upload it this Christmas, or I might upload it next, when it's done. That's probably what is going to happen. I'm going to upload it when it's done, and I'm going to make sure this one gets done. It's going to have characters from future series, Xena's World, Xena, Shikari, Valentine Box, Ginger Brave. We got Hedgie, Mankey, Autumn, Friday Night Funkin', SML, No J21 because Amber kind of fucked off. Got Jeffy's Madness Retake or Jeffy's Jewel Collection. That's still going. If you want some Jeffy's Madness Retake content, go over to my boy Bearded Teenagers. Sonic EXE story mixes. If you want SML mixes that aren't made by Amber, Skeletones is a pretty good one. Danky, he's making SML SmackDown. I'm making my own SML mix. That's why J21's not going to be in the Christmas special because I'm kind of figuring out the kinks and crookeds of what the SML mix is going to be like. So, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am sorry that this video is hella long. Now, I don't expect you guys to watch it all. I'm not a big creator, but I do really appreciate if you did watch this all. So, I don't have a special outro. I don't even have a name for you guys, but I will see you guys later. I'll see you in the next vid. And I can't say I promise, but hopefully it's a lyric video and / or a plush video. And I know I've been promising plush videos, but I might. I want to start making scripted videos. Kind of starting with script. And maybe even getting voice actors for some characters. I do got voice actors. If I can find them. Not this version of Mimikyu specifically, but another version. I'm sorry. But, God. voice actors for Eagly, My Melody, Georgie, all of them. Well, not all of them. All the girl ones. Again, and technically Sylveon and Mimikyu, but they're not really the Sylveon and Mimikyu for my channel, but it's more so it here I am, giving spoilers. Fine, I'll spoil it. The two special characters. Oh, that was that. But the two special characters for the Christmas special. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you their roles. I'm not going to tell you anything. But Sylveon and Mimikyu will be making an appearance in the Christmas special, but it won't be the Cena version of of Sylveon and Mimikyu. Oh yeah, also consider that one weird thing that I did with BFB Pencils Pichu scrapped. I'm going to just make that his own Pichu. But yeah, hopefully you guys did stick by. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.